Hello everyone, I'm in Hong Kong, as you may see from my traditional kipao, which usually Chinese women are wearing on the weddings, but I'm just wearing to go to the park, which is so okay. I'm so okay with being extra all the time. As you can see, I'm like actively appropriating again another culture, but it's fine, I think. There is no big issue. So, this vlog was waiting for its time for a long time. I'm finally visiting Hong Kong and Singapore. My next destination is going to be Singapore. So in this video you will find out about my experience, first time experience in Hong Kong and in Singapore. Currently I'm in Intercontinental Hotel in Hong Kong, tomorrow flying to Singapore. So I'm going to share with you about my experience, what I did these 3 days. It was very active. I did daily about 40,000 steps, and I see a lot. But it's more of a not of an experienced person who has been many times in Hong Kong, but like the person who is a first timer. So I'm going to share like my experience, first time eating some dishes. It's actually a best place for the foodies, and trying some things, buying, doing some shopping. So it's going to be more of a experience for the first timers. And I hope you like my video. So put the like, share it with everyone, and I will put the location so you can go with my recommendation to some places. So I took a fast train from the airport, but you can take taxi because the price was basically similar. And I chose a very unique hotel. This time I will mention it. It's a nice boutique hotel in the city center, and I love this kind of urban, stylish city hotels. And it was close to main locations, so you can just go out, walk around. What I can tell you, my first impression about the Hong Kong, it's major. It's like a major in everything, in the buildings, in the advertisement, and in the light, and everything is just so big and so nicely made, and it's very stylish. I was honestly not expecting it to be that developed. Maybe I just didn't know that much before coming here, but it's really cool place. So Hong Kong is a special administrative region in China. So technically it's not China. They do not call themselves Chinese. Definitely I remember talking to a waiter and he told, no, we are not Chinese and we do not like being called Chinese. We are from Hong Kong. So they separate themselves. And I haven't seen the China at all. I guess China is also very quite developed, but Hong Kong was the the first and very nice impression. It is very multicultural, international, very clean, and especially the night time, the lights in the city, you just want to walk on these. There are 2-floor buses. They're super cool. I sit in the buses and travel a lot because it was just basically like a city sightseeing. Generally, the food there is really tasty, and you can find a lot of small places to visit and to have a quick food, and a lot of actually Michelin guide places with a very nice recommendation of the local food. This is their famous egg tart. It's a very tasty dessert. Generally, Hong Kong is famous with its dessert. You will find a bakery in every corner in the city, and it's really super tasty. And of course, I tried a lot of different stuff like dumplings, etc. So it's really a heaven for the foodies. The evening time is the best in Hong Kong because it's a lot of lights, it's very beautiful night markets in the city, and there is a beautiful laser show which you can see. It's really giving the vibe of the futuristic movies, and so you can go show. I think it's even every day this light show from the other side of the city. You can watch it and it's for free. You don't have to pay for it, and it's really visually super pleasing. This is not working. We visited this beautiful bar. It's one of the top bars actually in the town. Generally, this was our second hotel, which was Intercontinental. And I visited the very beautiful park right in the center of the city. I will mention it here also. It was super beautiful and so photogenic. I think I made the most beautiful photos actually right there, especially with this red bridge. And it is huge and it is right in the center of the city. Of course, it's a new park, but made with the vibe of the, old traditional architecture of Hong Kong. People here were really sporty. They love outdoors. They love outdoor activities. In general, I felt the same also in Singapore, which I visited right next after Hong Kong. I can feel this vibe of the people trying to live more healthy, eating more healthy food, doing a lot of outdoor activities. I don't know if I'm doing right calling it actually a city. I don't know how to call Hong Kong. I call it city, but it's a special administrative region. So just do not correct me if you think I don't know.
This little dream might fade. We've put our hearts together. Now we are one.
So the next destination was this beautiful temple, Wong Tai Sin. It's quite touristical temple right in the middle of the city. And these are the fortune teller, like small boxes. It's actually a very interesting phenomenon for me because I understand how important is actually fortune telling for the Chinese, Hong Kong in general, that area, even Malaysia, that area culture. So people are still really believing in the fortune tellers, and it's like even a psychotherapist in the society. And the next destination, I visited a couple of beautiful galleries. I will mention here that because I'm an art lover and I needed to visit and to see the art side of Hong Kong. And actually the island has a very, very beautiful collection. First of all, it has one of the top galleries like Galasso, Hauser and Weird, etc. And it has also very beautiful collection in like this M+. If you want to know more about the contemporary culture in generally what is going on with the contemporary art in generally in Asia and also especially in Hong Kong, you definitely need to visit M+ Museum. This one was Hauser and Weird. I visited also Gagosian and just did a little bit walk before all the galleries were closed. This is like the main business area. I have a look in Sotheby and to see their collection also. So the next destination was Singapore. I, of course, as everyone, went there just to see their famous airport waterfall. This was the first hotel I stayed. It's really cool. Price-wise, it was okay. Generally, Singapore is, I think, more expensive than the other Asian countries that I visited. Singapore is again super small, but it's an independent country with their own cultural differences. This is actually a very famous food court, which was also in the Crazy Rich Asian movie. So you can see actually a really good locations from that movie that I found out. They have even Michelin guide. I can tell that I tried very tasty food generally in Singapore. I think Hong Kong was much more tastier, but I didn't have much time. I stayed just 2 days in Singapore. What can I tell about Singapore? It's much more even clean. It's perfectly clean country, even cleaner than Hong Kong, even cleaner somehow than Dubai, or maybe the same level if we are comparing the cities that I have lived. This country is really beautiful. First of all, it's super small, so it seems like a city, and it's very controlled. They have very strict rules about the law in general, about how to keep the clean city. So that is why we see what we see. It was a little bit superficial, which I was feeling the same when I used to live in Dubai. It was giving a little bit superficial vibe. It has these beautiful parks, lightnings and everything, but of course it was hard to feel the history. I visited this actually very beautiful pub. The building is amazing. The owner is in love with the art, so he was like mixing really interesting architectural ideas with the artworks, with the sculptures, etc. And I even found an Armenian church, can you imagine? Actually, Armenians used to live here for a long time. This is the Armenian community. It's like about 100 Armenians that used to live here, and this is an Armenian church, the first church actually in Singapore. I was really proud, to find in Asia, in this part of the world, a small part of Armenia. Singapore is generally very small, so it's not like there is a really lot of things to see here. So I think 2 or 3 days in Singapore are totally enough. Chicken fight. I, of course, visited the famous cloud forest and the flower dome. First one is a cloud forest. It was a very beautiful place with a very beautiful waterfall inside like a big dome. And there was a very unique kind of plant there that I saw I have never seen before. They did also like this kind of collaboration. But still, I mean, the visuals were really beautiful and major. I think they copied something like this in Dubai also, but of course, like the majority here is the other level. The next destination is the Flower Dome, which is right near. You can even buy like combined tickets with the Flower Dome and Cloud Forest. Definitely recommend it. You will see very unique type of flowers. And right near of that was a mall. Of course, I visited and ate ice cream and just walked around. The city is approaching. It feels very safe. Again, I'm calling it city. It's a country, but still, it feels like city. It's very safe. It's very comfortable. It's very multicultural. They're speaking many languages. Most of the people, they speak very good English as well. This is actually the famous street food ice cream, which I really didn't like ice cream in the bread. Thank you. So this was actually a very short video. I think this type of making a video is much more convenient for me, and I wanted to make this more visually pleasing rather than really talking and sharing, etc., etc. Although I have added all the information. If something I forgot, you can ask. I will share with you. It was my first impression, so it was not like I visited all the places. I'm sure Hong Kong and Singapore has much more to show than this, but for the first timer, I think it was a pretty nice locations, to see and to share with you my experience.